When I introduced my fiancé to my girlfriend, they got along so fast that it even made me happy. They talked like old friends. Bimpe had a very sharp mouth. She said things exactly the way they entered her head. No filter, no packaging. Some people found it rude, but Kelechi found it funny. He used to say he liked honest people. Sometimes the two of them would argue about random things: music, politics, food, money, relationships. Then before you knew it, they would start teasing each other like brother and sister. I used to watch them and smile. In my heart, I felt safe. I thought, God has blessed me. The two most important people in my life understand each other. What else could I ask for? When Kelechi proposed to me 1 year later, Bimpe screamed louder than I did. She nearly dropped her phone. She shouted, "Jesus, it has happened! It has happened! My friend is leaving me for somebody's son." That evening, she came to my place with cake and one fake plastic crown she bought from somewhere. She put it on my head and said, "Bride-to-be, carry yourself with grace." I laughed until my stomach hurt. There was never any doubt about who my chief bridesmaid would be. It had to be Bimpe. No question, no competition. She took the role seriously. In fact, too seriously. She followed me for vendor meetings. She argued with the decorator when the woman tried to increase the price. She fought with the caterer over the cost of drinks. She even created one wedding group chat and was behaving like Assistant Holy Spirit. Every day, she had one announcement or the other. "Ladies, Ashoebi payment is due. Please, nobody should stress the bride. Any vendor that wants to chop our money will hear from me." At some point, I was not even planning my wedding anymore. Bimpe was the one doing half of it. And to be honest, I was grateful. Wedding planning can humble a human being. 1 minute you are smiling over cake tasting, next minute you are calculating chair covers like you are defending thesis. During that period, Kelechi was also very involved. He was not the kind of man who would disappear and leave everything to the woman. He would ask questions, make suggestions, call vendors, even remind me to rest. Everything looked beautiful, but life has a way of showing you signs before the main madness starts. At first, the signs were small. Bimpe began to change. Not suddenly, not in a way that would make you shout something is wrong. It was more like a tiny shift, a slow movement, the kind of thing you notice only because you know the person too well. She started giving excuses. If I asked her to follow me somewhere, she would say she was tired. If I called, sometimes she would not pick. If she picked, her energy was low. I would ask, "Bimpe, are you okay?" And she would say, "I am fine now, just work stress." Work stress, ke. This was the same Bimpe who once attended a burial in the morning, a birthday in the afternoon, and still came to my house at night to gist. So I knew something was off. Still, I tried to be understanding. Everybody gets tired. Everybody has bad days. Then I noticed Kelechi too. That one scared me more. My man used to have opinions on everything. He was not rude, but he was never a yes person. If he disagreed with you, he would tell you calmly and clearly. But all of a sudden, he changed. He became quiet, too quiet. I would talk about wedding plans and he would just nod. I would ask what he thought and he would say, "Anything you want is fine." At first, I thought maybe he was stressed, but it kept happening. One evening, I showed him 2 fabric options for the traditional wedding and asked which one he preferred. Normally, he would study both like an examiner and give me one full lecture on color, style, and photography. That day, he barely looked. He said, "Anyone is okay." I looked at him and said, "Who are you and what have you done with my fiancé?" He smiled, but the smile did not reach his eyes. That night, I texted Bimpe. Me, "Babe, is everything okay with Kelechi? He has been acting strange." She replied much later, "Men are weird sometimes. He will be fine." That answer did not sit well with me. If this story shocked you, wait till you hear what happened next. Hit subscribe now. You don't want to miss part 3.
Cause Kelechi's baby wearing my crown. On my Bimpe's belly done they show. A brand new life I can't let go. This sweet betrayal, my happy mistake. For this new journey that I have to take. And I will rise, I face the future now. Yeah, I will rise and take a different vow. For this new joy, this unexpected turn. For this new joy, a lesson I must learn.